a passionate farmer who has been instrumental in this farm bill, has been verbally outspoken about the need for hemp farmers in this country and this movement. And so how exciting to have Josh Hendricks back. How exciting to have Josh Hendricks, Director of Business Development for CV Sciences, who is now, it's now legal. The farm bill got passed, and I wanted to hear from a farmer. I wanted to hear what the impact of this bill passing, Josh, how it affects you and the farming industry. And it's such a pleasure. Welcome, and happy 2019.
Yeah, happy New Year to you. Glad to be back on, and obviously pretty excited about how we ended the year after a handful of years lobbying since the 2014 Farm Bill to really lift the pilot word off of this and kind of commercialize it, as I've said for years and years now. It's a big deal, and it not only puts more of a legal framework around the hemp plant. It legalizes the whole plant and all of its derivatives, including cannabinoids, which is obviously very important to companies like CV Sciences. And then for farmers, I think the crop insurance part is huge because there are, like it or not, there are farmers out there that have been trying to grow hemp under the pilot programs, and maybe whoever they're working with doesn't, is not business savvy and maybe runs out of money, or maybe they have a bad year, or they get bad genetics or whatever. There's a lot of risk going into that. But with crop insurance, at least now they won't have to worry about a tornado or a flood like we saw in the Carolinas, or a drought or anything like that. There'll actually be a value placed on their crop, and they'll be able to protect themselves, and it won't be as risky, both legally and obviously without the insurance support.
And let's not forget the fires out west and San Francisco area.
Good example, yeah.
Hembro.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't. Yeah, I'd be remiss if I didn't also, say that while states like Kentucky, where I live, and Colorado and Oregon, and North Carolina, Tennessee, and a few others, et cetera, have taken full advantage of the pilot program within their own states. What this really does is that a lot of those states that were questioning, what does this mean, pilot program, maybe their Department of Ag didn't really want to get that involved. And now, the federal government said it's okay. And the state governments then obviously have the right to decide what they want to do with hemp. But if the federal government says it's okay and it's not marijuana, we've defined it, and it's very specific, and the USDA's on board, then these other states you're going to start to see fall in line to where, as we've been saying for over 5 years now, this can become a commodity, and this can compete on the commodity market.
This is a game changer. It's a game changer for the CBD hemp world. It's also, this is where we were talking earlier today with a compounding pharmacist talking about the efficacy of products and how difficult it is to know that the gas station CBD is just as quality as the CV Sciences CBD, and there's a lot of, as you know, people putting CBD on a label when there's not enough of anything in it.
Yeah, it's an interesting time we live in. Obviously, we're in the Wild West, and to be honest, and this is not being braggadocious, it's just fact at this point because we're a little ahead of the game. You're not going to find a product on the market that's as efficacious as plus CBD oil.
I feel the same way. Yeah.
We go through all the things. We actually just became the first hemp-derived CBD company in the country to be certified by the U.S. Hemp Authority, which is an organization that I helped organize, but has a third-party auditing group come in and has, very strenuous checks and balances, even more so than most dietary supplements. We were the first one we passed with 100%. And going beyond that, we're the only company that's gone through self-affirmation of GRAS, G-R-A-S, generally recognized as safe. And that was a very expensive, very research-heavy project with customers and doctors and experts that then had to publish that. And I think that's where kind of the separation happens with us. But to your point, there's a lot of people that see dollar signs, and they're coming in and they're buying crap, or they're buying isolate and mixing it with crap. They're making it in their barn, or it's a crazy world out there.